We are here in the Embassy of Brazil. His Excellency Claudio Lins joined his office on July 10, 2015. He has been to Rome, Tunisia, Italy, France, and has diverse experience. We have been witnessing his graceful efforts to promote bilateral relationship between the two countries. Today, we are going to have his words on further moves in this regard and his overall experience in Pakistan. His Excellency, would you recommend Pakistan for tourism?
I certainly do, and I myself with my wife do all the tourism we can. I often say it is a pity that I do not see more foreign tourists here. For instance, 15 days ago, we spent a few days in Swati. It was such a beautiful trip. We loved it. Such a beautiful region with warm, marvelous people. It was an unforgettable trip for us. Also very good for buying furniture. I mean, it has many attractives for foreign tourists. This is just an example. You can go to Lahore, you can go to other Pakistan big cities. You can go to the north, you can go to the desert.
And when it comes to Islamabad, it is having a lot of exotic spots. How do you spend your weekends over here in Islamabad?
I often go to Margala. Sometimes I do some trekking with my wife. We also like to go and have lunch in one of the restaurants. It is a very green city, and this we appreciate a lot. There are many cities, many big cities in the world. We do not have the same quality of life that Islamabad can offer, exactly because it is a very green city.
Pakistan's culture is diverse. What is the most interesting thing that you have encountered since now?
Well, I think Pakistan craftsmanship is remarkable. We have been buying here furniture, carpets, and textiles, patchwork of very high quality. You know, my wife and me are recently married, and we do not have a house of our own. So our house is being formed only with Pakistani furniture and Pakistani items. So in a sense, we always will live close to Pakistan.
Our culture and food both are very different. Do you prefer Pakistani food over yours?
Well, there are many similarities. This struck me. Even though most of Brazilian food is not spicy, we do have some regions in Brazil who have very spicy food from African origin. So spicy food was nothing new for me. I love rice, I love chicken, I love fish. So I really appreciate Pakistani food, and also the sweets, which are very good.
Okay. If you're given a choice to take one thing along with you to Brazil from Pakistan, what would that be and why?
I am already taken in my heart so many souvenirs, so many friends. And I'm already taking in my house so many furniture, so many beautiful textiles, that really I feel so close to Pakistan that it is difficult to mention just one item.
Both the countries have had a lot between the two, be it the agreements, contracts, whatsoever. Technical Cooperation Program of Brazil started in 2011, supporting Pakistan in sports, agriculture, health. What have been accomplished so far in that, and what do we expect in future?
You are well informed, Ayesha. Well, the good news is that we will sign a technical cooperation agreement soon. The text has already been agreed by the two governments. This technical cooperation agreement will cover possibilities of initiatives of technical cooperation in many fields. It will be signed soon. We are just waiting for the proposal of a date from the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Moça. And under this umbrella, many initiatives are now possible. I think both countries have much to offer to one another, not only Brazil to Pakistan, but also Pakistan to Brazil, with your expertise of your scientists who are very good, and also your expertise in fighting terrorism.
So, Brazil turned from an aid recipient to a model of success through its National Hunger Zero Action Plan, and Pakistan is following the same plan. What do you suggest to Pakistan to come up with the same results as that of Brazil?
Simply deepening and investing more in the same program you already have. I have visited the Benazir Bhutto Income program. I know the staff. High quality staff, very devoted to what they do. Technically, it is a well-designed program. Perhaps the matter is just amplifying and intensifying so that it can reach more and more people. This will take time, but it is absolutely feasible. The program as it is compared to programs we have had successfully in Brazil.
So, Brazil is the 10th largest energy consumer of renewable energy sources like hydroelectricity and ethanol, and it has the largest energy producing plant as well. So, do we see any further moves in this regard between the two countries when it comes to renewable energy sources?
The Embassy of Brazil is at the disposal of any businessman, any researcher, any technical staff who would wish to approach Brazil in this important subject. It is true that we have been successful in renewable source of energy. We are favored in Brazil because we have a huge production of ethanol. But Pakistan too has an important production of ethanol. You actually export ethanol. Nothing would prevent you from developing ethanol-based sources of energy. You also are already successful in eolic energy and sun energy. These require more investment, they are more expensive, they cannot be used in a huge scale. But I see Pakistan is trying to diversify its energy metrics, and this is very important. Brazil is at the disposal to help with our own experience in all these sources of energy.
So, Brazil has been appreciating the working of UN. On one side, it is associated with India via BRIC, and it has been collaborating with Pakistan since its inception. We've heard Foreign Minister of Brazil supporting Kashmir's right of self-determination. Now the situation is escalating with every passing day. What is the exact stance of Brazil on this, and what message would you like to give to the international community on this issue?
The international community is concerned, very concerned, but it is almost united in wishing that Pakistan and India reach a common ground in this very important theme. We in Brazil can be distant, but we are aware of everything that is happening in Kashmir. We are aware of this sensitivity, all that it means for the Pakistan people, all that it means to the Indian people, and all that it means to the Kashmir population themselves. Brazil and the international community are there to help in so far we can. We have the advantage of the distance, the objectivity, the sincere wish to help. Whatever we can do, of course, we'll do with an open heart.
Brazil and Pakistan have been doing a lot in trade and exports, but it is our first business partner in South American countries as well. We are exporting goods of worth $73 million. There is a capacity of $6.1 million. Why is it so? Is it because of global recession, or there are some flaws in the government policies?
Well, I don't think there are flaws in the government policies. I must, however, note that this deficit in trade between Brazil and Pakistan is not something that happens only between Brazil and Pakistan. In fact, I know government authorities here in Pakistan are concerned because this deficit happens with the trade of Pakistan with many and perhaps most countries in the world. Of course, I can talk more easily about the case of Brazil and South America in general. Pakistan is not sufficiently known in our countries in South America. There are businessmen here who do good business with Pakistan. But the Brazilian businessmen who trade with Pakistan know that it is a very good country to trade with, and vice versa. But most Brazilian tradesmen do not know enough about Pakistan. I always say it is a pity that the international media presents a very partial and in many sense a falsified image of Pakistan. Of course, this has a consequence with our investors.
They don't know much about Pakistan, as you said. What moves should our government take, or we as people can take, to get rid of this thing, the gap that exists?
I think in the case of trade, we have to promote, above all, face-to-face contacts. We have to favor trade missions both from Brazil to Pakistan and from Pakistan to Brazil. When businessmen meet, they easily find that they have common ground. In the case of the Embassy of Brazil, we do our best to show Pakistan businessmen that Pakistan is attractive and to support business missions. We also have another initiative. We are organizing now a Pakistan-Brazil Business Council. This is being actively pursued by the Embassy of Brazil in Islamabad, and I hope it can be inaugurated soon.
Thank you so much for your precious time, sir.
Thank you so much. Thanks to you.
His Excellency added a lot to our knowledge when it comes to the relationship between the two countries, and we do look forward for a lot in the coming future. Thank you so much.